Hola amores, and welcome back to the channel. And to those who don't know me, I am Maritza, currently a graduate master's student in psychology. And today we're talking about the reasons of why why women act so weird around you. Okay, let's pay attention and let's get into it right now. And today I will start with a saying in Spanish that goes like this: El que calla otorga, and it means who remains silent implores consent. Okay, and this just goes to show you that if you remain quiet during my questions, my interrogation towards you, then yes, probably you are accepting all my accusations. Okay, so my loves, let's go right to it. Perhaps you have noticed that maybe a particular girl, she acts very normal with everybody else. However, the second you show up, she gets very awkward, or she gets quiet, or she can even get a little bit rude, right? And you probably think, oh shoot, my God, what did I do? She probably hates me. I'm doing something wrong. But I'll tell you, in psychology, weird behavior is rarely what it seems to be on the surface. Weird. So the reason number one of why she may be acting weird or rude or whatever is because of something we like to call cognitive load of attraction. When we are around someone we find maybe very attractive, our brain actually begins to undergo what we like to call cognitive load. And basically, what is this? Her brain is just working a little bit overtime to process two things at once. One is the actual conversation that she's having with you or with someone around you while you are maybe nearby. And two is the internal anxiety that she's feeling right now, trying to look very cool while you are somewhere close by. And then, of course, this leads her to simply have something called brain farts, or maybe stuttering, or maybe awkward silences, okay? And no, she's not being weird because she's bored. She's not being rude because she doesn't like you. She's actually just doing it because her prefrontal cortex is literally lagging while trying to manage her impressions of you. So, reason number two of why she acts weird around you is because of something we like to call the reactance and defensive rudeness. And yes, this one is one that probably confuses most guys out there because sometimes us ladies will act maybe even cold or maybe pricky around the guy we actually like. And this is just a defense mechanism. That's all it is. If we feel or if she feels a strong pull toward you and it makes her feel maybe vulnerable or maybe inside kind of out of control, she might overcompensate herself by acting disinterested or tough or just weird or rude, okay? It's a way of her protecting her own ego, more so if she doesn't know how you maybe feel about her. But anyhow, if she's only mean or short with you but sweet with everyone else, very weird, right? That's actually because she is struggling with the intensity of her own feelings for you. Yes, reason number three of why this lady acts so weird around you is because of something we like to call the spotlight effect. And in psychology, we define this, the spotlight effect, as a tendency to overestimate how much others actually notice our own appearance or our own behaviors. When a lady is around you and she maybe likes you, she will feel like you are actually overanalyzing her every single move. And this just makes her what? Become hyper aware of her posture, of her hair, of her words, of whatever she says. And also this hypervigilance will often result her in acting weird, right? Or maybe stiff, like a robot, or like using this robotic language, very stiff. And because she's so focused on not doing something embarrassing, she actually ends up acting very unnatural and super weird. And reason number four of why she acts so weird is because of the displacement activities. And let me ask you something. Have you ever maybe actually noticed a girl suddenly get very, very busy when you walk by? Maybe she starts, I don't know, staring intensely at her phone like she's looking for something, or I don't know, or maybe digging really deep through her stuff, like really busy looking for something, or I don't know. Maybe even something she doesn't even need. Or maybe she begins to talk very loud with a friend over the phone or in person. Yes, all these are called displacement activities. And this is a psychological tactic used to channel nervous energy into a physical task. It gives her a shield, a protection, so she doesn't have to face the tension of direct encounters with you at this moment. And the last reason I will mention today of why she acts so weird around you is because of something we like to call the flight response. And believe it or not, my loves, being near a crush does trigger a mild psychological stress moment, psychological response inside our bodies. It also increases our heart rate. It also sends a spike of cortisol in our bodies. And yes, if she suddenly maybe even leaves the room the moment you arrive, or just avoids at all costs eye contact with you, then she might be experiencing a literal flight response. Her body is telling her that the situation she's in right now with you in it, ooh, this is a high stake. And her easiest way to lower the stress right now inside her body is to simply remove herself from the line or from you in sight, okay? My friends, the bottom line is this, that if a lady is always completely indifferent to you, she'll act completely normal. If I don't like you, I'll just act normal. I don't care. But weirdness, that is almost always a sign that you do have an impact on her, whether it's nerves or ego protection or just pure attraction. I will tell you something that you need to know. Your presence has actually changed the environment for her. And with this, we have reached the end of today's video, but I invite all of you to connect with me through Instagram. I also invite you to go and check out the other music relaxing channel that I have here on YouTube. And always, always remember that I will try to keep bringing you ways always on how to create a better bond with yourself and a more meaningful relationship with all those around you. Mwah. Till next time. Ciao, ciao, my loves. Ciao, ciao, my amores.